The home of football has spent the last 60 years acting like a landlord that can't find the keys to its own house. Generations of world class players, millions of passionate fans, one World Cup trophy gathering dust from a time when color television was still a luxury. But after England's 4-2 victory over Croatia, Thomas Tuchel's new look, three lions might finally have the ingredients to cook up something special here? Or will they just, or might, burn down that kitchen once again? Hey there, people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Georgie's 5 Cents. If you haven't done it already, please show some love, like, subscribe, share, leave those 5 cents in the comment section. Sorry about that. It's a bit late. We're waiting to watch the next match, and I'm trying to get this done fast. So please show some love, like, subscribe, and share. And on to the topic at hand. Are the three lions finally ready to roar? If England's World Cup opener was a statement, it was written in permanent marker. If it was a warning, it was written in neon lights. Because England's 4-2 victory over Croatia was equal parts absolutely spectacular as well as slightly terrifying. For decades, England have become football's biggest paradox. If you don't understand what that means, get yourself a fucking dictionary and find it out. They are the self proclaimed home of football. Yep, inventors of the game, producers of world class talent. Yet, when it comes to the World Cup, their trophy cabinet has basically been running on a museum exhibit budget from 1966. For many fans, England's World Cup triumph is less a sporting memory and more an ancient legend passed down from generation to generation like a football version of Bigfoot. Just imagine that. People swear it happened. Few actually witnessed it. And now enters Thomas Tuchel, a new manager, a new voice, what England ordered, a new attempt to finally break football's longest running anxiety attack. Against Croatia, we saw exactly what England supporters were excited and hoped for. Harry Kane was fucking magnificent. Two goals, leadership, and a work rate that everyone in that squad should look at and say, yes, we will follow. And another reminder that he remains one of the most complete forwards in the world. His brace brought him to level with Gary Lineker's World Cup goal scoring record. Yes, it's a mouthful, further cementing him into the history books among not only England's greatest players ever, but into the world's greatest strikers ever. Then there was Jason's man, Jude Bellingham, the footballing equivalent of a luxury sports car with monster truck tires. Elegant 1 second, violent the next. His driving, run, and goal changed the entire momentum for this game, and I can't agree more. He is somewhat of a enigma, isn't he? This boy. Every time he touches the ball, it felt like something important was about to happen. England haven't had those players with that aura in the last couple of years. And then Rashford came off the bench to put that cherry on top. Tuchel's substitutes made an impact. The squad looked deep, dangerously deep, which brings us now to the elephant in the fucking room. The players who didn't make the squad, several high profile names were left behind back in good old merry old London, with Tuchel clearly prioritizing balance, energy, and tactical discipline over reputation. And uh, good luck to him, but it's a gamble because if England win, Tuchel becomes a fucking genius. If they stumble, every television studio in England will immediately produce a list titled Players Who Should Have Been on That Plane. Now that's football. Let's talk about Croatia because despite the defeat, there were reasons for optimism. The golden generation might be fading into football folklore, but their fingerprints are still all over this team. Luka Modric, yes, he is still there, is somehow still orchestrating games at 40 years old. At this point, scientists should probably study what this man is, how he is, and where we take humanity from there. Josko Guardiol, my man, Manchester City's defensive heartbeat, who was injured recently, remains one of Europe's elite defenders. And exciting youngsters like Luka Voskovic are begging to emerge. But Croatia's greatest achievements have never been talent alone, it's their culture. This nation has fewer than around 3 to 4 million people, and they keep producing teams that are capable of bothering these footballing giants. The spirit that took them to the 2018-2022 World Cup, 2018 World Cup final, and the 2022 World Cup podium, that spirit still exists. The faces might be changing, but the mentality isn't. But ultimately, this night belonged to England. The attack looked electric, really electric. The midfield looked powerful. The squad looked unified. That's the most important word here. But nobody is chasing personal headlines. Thank you, Jesus. And that may be Tuchel's greatest victory so far because England don't need 11 stars. They need just one team. Can this squad win the World Cup? It's still too early to know. Brazil, France, Argentina, Spain, and several others of the kind would have plenty to say about that. But for the first time in a while, England looked like a team with genuine balance between youth and experience. Sailing's incredibly high. The concern is the fucking defense. Croatia scored twice and repeatedly found space. I wonder against stronger opponents, those mistakes can actually become punishment. England's attack may look like a Ferrari, but their defense looks more like a second hand hatchback with suspicious engine noise that occurs ever so often. The good news, Group L is off to a perfect start. 3 points, 4 goals scored, confidence is rising, dreams are growing. And somewhere in England, millions of supporters are quietly whispering that forbidden sentence. Maybe, just maybe, football really could be coming home. Yes, it's a fucking treat to hear. England didn't just open their World Cup account tonight, they opened the hope factory. The only question that remains here, are they building a trophy in that fucking factory or manufacturing another heartbreak? What do you think? Leave your comments, leave your 5 cents in, and let me know. Thank you so much, and on to the next live match.